promise you that you'll never meet another person as mentally tough as you in your entire life. And he hasn't, and he never will.
What's good, everybody? What's good, fam? This your girl, China White, and you just enter the Lion's Den with your girl, China White. Follow me on Instagram, China White, the number 4 life. Become a member, be a part of something amazing. Leave your girl a comment and make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that super chat, right? Hit the super chat, support the platform, cash app your girl. And I've been receiving a lot of cash apps, but you guys are putting in the wrong cash app. It's China White for Life with an extra E, right? And I appreciate all of my I appreciate all of what's good, fam. I see you in here. I appreciate all of the cash apps, but you guys are cash apping the wrong cash app. Now let's get into this shit, right? Y'all know when your girl go in, she gotta play something. I gotta play something lit. You know, this my live streams is an experience, right? It is. A lot of people don't really understand it. It's I let the energy run through me. Everything I was taught from my father, from my mother, my grandmother, my grandfather, I lean on a strong foundation. A lot of people don't understand that. So let's get into this, right? Let's get into this. But before I get into it, let me see how I sound. Give me a second. Let me see how I sound real quick. All right, I sound good. We're about to cook today. Now, real quick, the reason why I don't go live often is because it is energy, right? I'm sorry I don't set up live streams. I don't have dates for my live streams. A lot of people hit me up and a lot of people say, China White, you need to go live more often. That's not how I work. I'm different from many of these different content creators. You know, everything that I talk about, I was literally taught this. That is why my content is going to be different from everybody else. I haven't went to college. I didn't finish high school. I went back to high school, got my GED. Okay, so I'm not like these content creators. Everything is straight off the dome. All right, so when I'm doing my live streams, the energy literally runs through me. I allow the energy to run through me, and it's a lot of things that I was taught. Right. All right, let's get into this live stream. Right. So, okay. So, a hoe is going to always be a hoe. Please understand that. This is why I titled the live stream as such, because we got a lot of people running around here saying hoes are winning, the Brittany Renners are winning. We got, men dealing with hoes and they don't know how to deal with hoes, because a lot of men do marry hoes and they have girlfriend as hoes and they have side chicks as hoes and they deal with hoes and they get in them guts and they don't really understand the hoe. And when I hear content, and when I hear men talk about hoes, and when men hit me up about their hoes, they simply don't understand what a hoe job is. And they don't understand their position when dealing with a hoe. They really don't. So I made a list so you can actually understand the dynamic of a hoe and your position when dealing with a hoe and how men view the hoe. A lot of men, they deal with hoes and they put a hoe in a position that's not supposed to be in that position. See, this is my thing. Hoes was created for a reason. Yes, they serve a purpose. The thing is, a lot of men don't know how to benefit from this hoe. They just don't. A hoe benefits. A hoe has the potential to bring you her earnings. She has the potential to do what you say, but a lot of men don't understand that dynamic with a hoe. And yes, dealing with a hoe comes with a lot of problems. Yes, so we about to get into it. So, number one, and this is the mindset, right? This is the mindset and etc. So, number one, many men don't understand that they are the vessel to the Most High. You were created in His image. Your understanding is different than a hoe. Understand, you are the vessel for the Most High. So if you're the vessel for the Most High, why a lot of men understanding is viewing the bitch like she's winning, or viewing the bitch like she has power. A hoe has no power. But the thing is, a lot of men don't put their position to become the vessel for the Most High. So when you view a woman, you view a woman more so on the carnal minded. You viewing a woman more so physical than spiritual. Because if you was viewing a woman spiritual, you will understand that she's beneath you. The reason why a lot of men look at a woman like she's winning, or look at her position like she's getting all these men and she's catering to all these men and she's driving a nice car and she's driving a fancy car, is because you viewing a woman more so carnal minded. You're not viewing yourself as the man, as a vessel for the Most High. Because if you did, you will understand that this chick is beneath you. She is beneath you. Why are you pedestalizing this bitch? Why are you pedestalizing this whore when she's here for a reason? And when you do that, you more so lean on her understanding than the Most High. See, when I view a hoe, or when I view a woman that benefits from a man, I actually understand what she's doing. She's doing her job. She's doing what's fit here to do. But I would never put myself on the pedestal with this whore, because I understand that she's doing what she was created to do. She's doing what she's created to do. So if she's doing what she's created to do, why are you viewing this woman like she's she has more of your reach? Your reach surpassed her. So when I look at men and they pedestalize the woman, and not so much pedestalize her, and this is how they pedestalize her. They put her on the same pedestal as them because she's getting money. She's getting cars. She's dealing with a lot of men. She know how to persuade men. But if you view a woman from that position, you are carnal minded. You're weak. You viewing a woman like women view bitches. How we view other bitches, we view bitches more so carnal minded. We look at their status. We look at their cars. We look at their money. We look at their power. That's how we view women. So when you look at a woman from that position, you viewing a woman like you a bitch. You view a woman like a bitch. Because then you will begin to look at her money. Then you will be looking at her cars. Then you will be looking at her degrees when none of that fucking matters. Because your reach is higher than hers. She can't get to the Most High unless she goes through a man. You were created in the man's image. You was created in the Most High image. So if you was created in the Most High image and you have favor with the Most High, why are you viewing this woman like she's winning when she's not? That's carnal minded. That's leaning in a feminine energy. And when you listen to brothers that tell other brothers about how women are getting one up on a man and view the woman from a woman's position, that's beta. That's beta as fuck. Because if you stroking my ego as a man, you stroking my ego, you're literally submitting to me. That is what you're doing. And as a whole, I was created for that purpose. I was created as a woman. When a woman is a whole, when a woman put herself in that position and she's playing those games and she's doing what she's doing with different men, she wants you to look at her like she has some sort of power. And when men view women as such, you're literally submitting to her authority. That's what you're doing. So the next one. She's winning to you because you're carnal minded. You value the things of this world and you lust like a bitch. So it's like this, right? And I hear a lot of men say it. When they say that, the woman is winning, the woman is gaining. Listen, this woman is going nowhere. She's winning nothing. Everything that she does is already been talked about in the Most High. The Most High already described this type of woman. Everything that she does, everything that she do was already written down. So when you say that the woman is winning, you're actually giving her power that she doesn't have. Everything that she does and everything that she do has already been talked about. That's not winning. She's moving with the world. She's moving with what the world does. Her understanding comes from the world. Not you, not the man. Because when I get with you, I lean on your understanding. I lean on your abilities to teach me. But if you leaning on a bitch, you can't teach me shit. Because you see the world through the eyes of a hoe. And a lot of men do that. A lot of men do that. And it's hard for me to say that, but it's true. How could I lean on you and you viewing the world through my lens? My lens don't mean anything. I'm emotional. I am emotional as fuck. And I'm going to do whatever makes me feel good. I'm going to be more eager to do things against you. I'm going to be doing more things that make me feel good. The only way I get a sense of logic is through a man. But if you're getting logic through a woman, that make you like a bitch. So hoes was put here for a reason. You get what I'm saying? It's your understanding. It's your logic. And then a lot of men reason with the bitch. You reason with the hoe. When she was designed to do what she's been doing. She was already designed that way. Get what I'm saying? So the next one. So the woman, when so when you see a woman and she has cars and she has clothes and she has shoes, she still sits in her vomit. She still sits in her misery. She still sits there. She sits there because she doesn't have any substance. She doesn't lean on anything. Her understanding is worldly things. That's her understanding. When you hear a woman, when you see a woman, when you see how these women move, when you see a woman going after her degrees and striving, and they don't see men, they see men as objects. They see men as objects. So when you look at a woman and you see her with her shoes and her cars and her bags and her homes and etc., she still sits in her vomit. She has no foundation. A lot of men look at these women like these women are gold and jewels when they're not. When they're not. When I hear men say that, that woman is a 10, that woman is a 9, what makes her a 9 and what makes her a 10? What makes her that? Because I thought that a woman that was a 9 or was a 9 and a 10 was more so of her being a woman, understanding what she must do to please her man. But the standards is so low these days. Men look at her ass. Men look at her mind. Men, not her mind, but men look at her ass and men look at her beauty. That makes her a 10 to many men when she still sits in her vomit. A woman will always lean on these things. We always do. Because we look at that as winning, achieving things, not a man, not a relationship, not building something with a man, building something for ourselves. So we can build something for ourselves, like a degree, like getting cars and gaining money. That's power to us. That's power to us in our mind. Get what I'm saying? So, this woman is not winning. The next one. Wasting your time trying to correct a hoe. Trying to correct her. Trying to correct her. Trying to fix her. Trying to fix this woman is wasting your time. A woman has already got things already set inside her psyche that she's going to do, and she's not going to listen to a fucking man. Because in her mind, she's gaining. She wants you to. That means you give a fuck. So if you give a fuck, you're going to waste your time trying to correct her mistakes. And if you're trying to correct your mistakes, you give too much. You giving too much attention. You care too much. You doing too much. You trying to fix a woman that can't be fixed. And a lot of men do that. A lot of men do that. You don't deal with her from a point that you can benefit from her. You trying to fix her. And this is how you get in a relationship with a hoe. Because you feel like you can change her and make her your wife or make her your woman. And then you give her the benefit of the doubt. You give her the benefit of the doubt to screw you over. That's what a lot of men do. If you don't benefit from a woman, whether it's through sex, whether it's through sex, whether it's through money, whether it's whatever position she play in your life, whatever it is, if you're dealing with a woman from that position, you keep her at arm's length. You only deal with her when it benefits you. Let me repeat that. You only deal with her when it benefits you. Because then you will begin to spend time, effort, money, energy, etc. on a woman you're trying to fix. You will begin to try to fix this woman. That woman can't be fixed. Get what I'm saying? Submission is kneeling to authority. That's what submission is. But a lot of women, they rather be the dom than the submissive. And she will have men submit to her. A lot of women find power than being a dom than a submissive. A lot of women dominate men. Look at my last live stream. They get power from dominating men. So if she can get power from dominating men, why would she want to be a submissive? Understand, a woman that submit, she receives pleasure from submitting. It's pleasure. It's when she kneels to authority. A woman that receives pleasure from submitting to her dom. A lot of men receive pleasure from submitting to a woman. Get what I'm saying? But a lot of women prefer to be doms. Point blank, period. A lot of women prefer to be doms. And she have men that submit to her. And then it's the mindset, right? Everything is mental. Everything is mental when you're dealing with a woman. Don't ever underestimate a woman's ability, right? Let's go to the next one. You are object that she plays with. So when a woman is dealing with a lot of men, when she's dealing with a lot of men, it is fun. It is fun. You become a toy. You become the toy that she plays with. You become the toy that she deals with you whenever she wants to get a kick, whether it's money, whether it's sex, etc. You are the object that she plays with. So in fact, she turns everything around on you and you become the object. That's what hoes do. That's why a lot of pimps benefit from hoes, because the hoes use square men and green men as objects. That's what she do. You are the object. You're just the person she fucks whenever she feels like it. You're the man that's going to give her the attention when she wants it. You're the man that's going to validate her when she wants the validation. If you're that man. You're just an object. You're nothing more. Women that has been ran through or has been dealing with men. What's good, Auntie? I see you. Women that has been dealing with men or has been dealing with men for long periods of time, many different men, you become an object. You're nothing to value. She doesn't value your presence. She doesn't value your essence of being a man. She doesn't value your name. She doesn't value your legacy. She values what you can bring to her, and she feeds on that. She feeds on that. A lot of men give women that. A lot of men do. You don't know you're an object. You can be object just through a conversation. You can be an object just through giving a woman, giving her attention. Whatever she needs, you're an object. That's it. You're a toy. You're something to use when I don't have anything to do. And that's hard for some men to understand. And that could be even your wife. That could be your girlfriend. You become the object. Because whatever the source she gains from you, she's going to deal with you from that source because she gains. So if you the man that give her the good dick, you the man she can call on when her husband go to work. Whatever it is, she's going to benefit you. She's going to benefit from you because you're going to be that object of choice. You're that object. And for some men, it's hard to understand that. It's hard to believe that they are the object, but you are. Because you don't benefit anything. Nothing. Because I can sit here, I can talk about women having sex with different men. I can talk about how a hoe cheat on you and how a hoe suck different men dick. But that's all been talked about. Because the reason why a lot of men get cheated on and go through what they go through with hoes, because they don't value their time. They don't understand that they're just an object. You don't understand that part. If we're talking about the hoe and the things that she do to you, and we're not even going to the source, then your ass will be blank. That's been going on for years and years and years. A woman fucking a different man. A woman, having sex with multiple men. That's been all talked about. And the mirror has not yet been put to you or put to men. Because if you put the mirror to yourself or put the mirror to different men so they can actually understand that they're just an object for the whole, then that eliminates the whole. Or that eliminates the way you deal with her, the dynamic. The reason why you feel drained, the reason why you're frustrated, the reason why you don't understand, the reason why all of these things go on, because you actually don't understand that you're the object for the whole. You're the object. You're the toy. That's how she gains. When you understand that part. You get what I'm saying? A lot of men tell me, China White, when I listen to you, sometimes I become triggered. Because I'm actually giving you the eyes inside of how women view you. You become the object. It don't matter who she is. It don't matter who she is. Your wife, your girlfriend, your lover, your sister, your daughter. I don't give a fuck. Your mother. It don't matter. That's in our psyche. All right, let's get to the next one. So when we talk about, a woman being a hoe or hoes, etc., a woman that's a hoe, she's not gonna listen to you. She's not gonna listen to you. Get that out of your mind. She's not gonna listen to you. Nothing you say matters. Nothing. You can't change her. It don't matter. It goes in one ear, it goes out the other. Unless you're talking something that's gonna benefit her. So when you see and when you hear men, talking about, how do I get my wife back? How do I get my girl back? You don't even understand your woman as a whole. She's not going to listen to you. You already played yourself. She's not. Understand that part. Get that part. She's not going to listen. She only listens to what brings something value to her life. And everything is carnal minded. Everything is something she can see. That's why I say a lot of women look at men as targets. And when you figure it out and when you see it, it's too late. You are a target. Everything you do, everything you say, your energy, your money, your dick, your semen, your homes, your cars. That's the only thing women, not just women, but hoes listen to. That's the only thing. Nothing else. Get what I'm saying? So you waste your time. She doesn't listen to you. You try to correct her. You try to fix her. You try to have conversation. She don't want to hear that shit. Like, she doesn't want to hear that. It don't mean anything. Stop. Stop. None of that matters. When you're dealing with this woman, majority of those women lean on sexual attraction. Sexual attraction. When you're the man that's leaning on something that's tangible, then you lose, because she don't hear that. She will make you think that she's listening. She don't hear that shit. Because you think you getting somewhere. You ain't getting nowhere. You ain't getting nowhere. Because if she got John Jacob Isaac Jr. in her DMs at her job, giving her everything she wants, why the fuck she's gonna listen to you? Why is she gonna listen to you? And why are you investing your energy into this woman? That's not. Her actions prove she don't listen to you. Her actions will prove that. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go to the next one. Hoes come and go. Hoes come and go. Real women don't. Hoes come and go. They get what they want and they are out. And they're out. That's a clear tell sign that you're dealing with a hoe. When she don't have when she never been in a long-term relationship, that's a clear sign right there. When she's dealing with a man, and soon as she, soon as she start dealing with you, she got other dudes she's talking to, or she's dating. That's a clear tell sign. A lot of women might have an issue with that, but that's just facts. That's facts. Hoes come and go. Hoes come and go. They do. So if you thanks, shout out to Golden Child. Appreciate it. Yes, pass the plate around. Appreciate it. Shout out to the Cash Apps as well, fam. So they look at men as something to benefit from. Look at you as something to benefit from. It's nothing more. So she's looking at you as something to benefit. If she can't get what she wants in that limited time that she's deal with you, she's not going to deal with you much longer. That's why they come and go. That is why they come and go. That's why it's easy for her to talk to you one night and you think y'all building some type of communication and you actually don't build anything. Because she actually wants to understand, is she going to get what she get from you quicker than, you know what I mean? Like a lot of women, when I'm talking about the whole mentality mindset, because that's majority of what women lean on today. It's not being a wife. It's not being in a relationship. It's not being a girlfriend. It's more so on the whole mindset and the whole mindset and the whole way of thinking. So if she's looking at you with the whole mindset and the whole way of thinking, with majority of these women today, they're looking at you as a come and go. So it's kind of like, when am I going to be able to benefit from this dude in this short period of time? I'm not trying to grow with you. I'm not trying to figure you out. I'm not trying to win anything. I'm not trying to, she's trying to win something, but she's not trying to win anything in the sense of a relationship, in the sense of being your girl, in the sense of valuing you more than she's not looking at you more so on valuing you valuing her. That's how she's viewing you. You must value her. You must chase her so I can get what I want out your pocket, so I can get the resources, so I can gain status, and etc. That's the mindset of majority of women, and that's the whole mindset. And the whole mindset is to gain from you, looking at you like you a resource. So they come and go, because if you're not up in your pockets, if you're not giving me the validation I want, whatever it is that she wants, she comes and goes. It's time to eliminate you. It's time to block you. It's time to move on, because you're not giving me anything that I need, because I'm looking at you as something I must benefit and gain from. And if I can't gain that from you, you're gone. You're gone. So hoes come and go. They do. They come and go. Because majority of the time, if you're not giving her what she wants, and it's kind of like you have to, you know what I mean, kiss her ass, stroke her ego all the time. And if you're not doing that, you gone. And that's why I say hoes come and go. Real women don't. A lot of women stick around And they will go back and forth and deal with whatever problem they men have. She's willing to lay things down on the line for the man she deal with. She's willing to go through the struggles, go back and forth, whether you don't have money. And they call those type of women the pick me women, because they say that those type of women will rather struggle with a man than to finesse niggas. So they call that woman a pick me woman, a woman that quote unquote deal with a dusty man because she's willing to go through the struggles with a man. Either through the lows and the highs. Understand that part. So when you're dealing with a woman, understand a hoe is gonna come and go. She's not gonna stick around with you. She's not trying to go through she's not trying to build anything with you unless you're building something for her. And that's the mindset. A woman will deal with you in a position, she will deal with you so she can gain all the power from you. And that's just a point. That's just straight up facts. So hoes come and go. The next one. A woman without her soul will do anything. Do you understand that? Do you understand? A lot of these women don't have a soul. They don't. A lot of these women do not have a soul. They don't. So when you're talking to a woman, a lot of times you have sex with these women, you feel off. You feel like it's something off about the woman. Like it's something off. When you nut, it don't even feel good. You know, she could be a type of chick that, she look good, but something is not really there. Something is not there. Because a lot of these women don't have souls. And see, the thing is, a lot of men don't lean on the energy. You don't lean on the energy and you don't trust the energy. Anything that don't feel good or feel right, you're supposed to avoid. But you don't. Because you feel like you're losing if you're not fucking this chick. You losing if you're not dealing with this chick. When in a woman mind, a woman don't give a fuck if she lose a man. It's easy for women to drop niggas. But for some men, you have an attachment to dealing with the baddest chick or to deal with the finest chick. You don't want to take a loss. Even when the energy tells you to leave this bitch alone. Even when the energy tell you to leave this bitch alone, you will still deal with this woman. You will still, because you scared you might take a loss from not dealing with this woman. In a woman's eyes, she don't give a fuck if she lose you. She'll get another you and another you. She'll get a nigga to replace you. She'll get another man to replace you. The moment you begin to reject a woman, hold on real quick. Let me turn this down. The moment it's easy for you to reject the woman, you will actually understand that this bitch ain't bringing shit to my life. This bitch ain't shit. She's nothing. And from the get-go, she wasn't. Even with the slight bit of sexual attraction, let me tell you something. When you start to question yourself, and I say this all the time, and this I tell women this as well when they deal with men. The moment you begin to start questioning yourself, that person is winning. They're gaining from you. And you deal with a lot of women that don't have souls. That's why they say anything, do anything. Even from the get-go, she had an attitude with you. Even in the get-go, she slandered you. Even in the get-go, she disrespected you. From the beginning stages of her dealing with you. From the early stages. And you still don't lean on your mind when dealing. You have to lean on your judgment, your better judgment. That's something to value. You're something to fight for. Hell, you something to live for. You something to live for. But you don't put yourself on that pedestal. That's why you deal with women without a soul. That's why it's easy for a woman to tell you to kiss her ass. That's why it's easy for women to block you. Because she out there, her nose is wide open to the world. She done got a taste of the world. So everything that she lean on goes in and out, in and out, in and out. She don't understand stability. She don't understand integrity. She don't understand. She only listen with a lot of those women. They only understand power, money, greed, lust. It's the mindset. So if she's willing to tell you some off the wall shit, you shouldn't even be questioning her ever cheating on you, or ever fucking different dudes, or swallowing different dudes' nuts. When you begin to view women from a spiritual point, you will begin to see right through them. It's easy for you to see right through people that you deal with, whether it's your friends, whether it's your family. When you're leaning on something that has a greater purpose than a bitch, than lust, you will be able to control your dick. You can see things that once wasn't clear to you when you're dealing with a woman. So a lot of women you deal with, a lot of women you talk to, a lot of women that's married to these men, or the woman that you with, she has no soul and you've been knew it, but you still deal with that woman. You created an attachment to that woman. You become used to the woman because she was the one wash your clothes. She was the one that cooked for you. She was the one that did the laundry. She was the one that picked up the kids. She was the one that paid all the bills. She was the one that cleaned the car. You lean on her. Now you're blind and you can't see. You're blind. And the woman that you lay with every night don't even have a fucking soul. She'll put a gun in your head and blow your brains out. That's because you don't lean on anything with no substance. And a lot of men do that. It could be anybody. Anybody. Your boss, your neighbors, kids your kids play with. You begin to see through people when you leaning on something with substance, when you leaning on things that really matter, when you understand who you are as a man. So when you dealing with a woman, you can see what she's capable of doing to you, even through a conversation, or even looking at her. When you looking in her eyes, what does the energy tell you? The energy don't lie. Stop questioning yourself, because then you sound like a kid that don't even understand who you are. You know, when you was a kid and let's say your father or your mother told you to stay away from strangers, stop hanging with your friends. And when you with your friends, some shit about to go down and you feel the energy, but you never left. And then bad shit happen because you don't trust yourself. And even as an adult man, you still don't trust yourself, even when it comes to women. So if it comes to women and your judgment fucked up, brother, you're not seeing clearly. You're not leaning on the Most High. You're not leaning on things that's tangible, because your judgment is all fucked up when it comes to women. If you winning with your money, if you winning with your body, if you winning with the success of your kids, but when you deal with people or when you deal with women, it's all fucked up because you're not leaning on any. You just allowing people to come in and out your life when you're not exclusive. A lot of men are not exclusive. You're just not. You're not exclusive. A woman is supposed to be at a high reach for a woman. She has to climb to get close to you. You put yourself on a pedestal that it's hard for bitches to even deal with you. That's how far you is when it comes to your energy and protecting who you are as a man. Protecting your children, protecting your resources, protecting your legacy, protecting your semen, protecting your dick. But you're not exclusive. And then when you deal with these women, it's kind of like you scratch your head because you don't understand why you're losing with women, because nigga, you're not exclusive. You're not exclusive. If you so easy to touch and reach, if you make yourself so easy to get to bitches, all bitches look at you like you ain't shit. Your energy proves it because you know it. You know you're not exclusive. So when you're dealing with a woman, you're more thirsty. You chasing. You're begging. It's easy to ride your dick. It's easy to get my nails and my hair done, get my bills paid. It's easy for a woman to run game on you. It's easy for a woman to lie to you. It's easy for her to get in your vicinity as a man because you don't even have a strong armor from the Most High to ward off these type of women. Because when a woman gets around a man and she knows she ain't shit, oh, I can't fuck with him because I already know he ain't gonna even deal with me. She'll say that to her damn self. She'll say that to herself. Because she know she can't even touch you because you put yourself on this pedestal. Women know that. You're not exclusive. You're not reading the energy. It's hard for you to detach from a bitch. To detach, a lot of you build an attachment with the bitches that you fuck with. That's whole shit. Women do that. We do that. We build an attachment to you. We do that. Dealing with a woman is like teaching a woman new tricks to be with you. You training her. It's a training. It's not no attachment shit. Ain't got nothing to do with that. Because I know if you got an attachment to me. Because that tells me as a woman how I'm going to run game on you. How I'm going to lie to you. How I'm going to take from you. How I'm going to gain from you. How I'm going to get your resources. How I can put this pussy on you. Get you all caught the fuck up in your feelings. Chasing, begging. You're not exclusive. You're not. You're not. And it all starts with you. So if you're dealing with a woman and the energy off rip tell you, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good on her. So her words, her body, her pussy, none of that can persuade you. Because you see through her. You see through her. Everything is mental. Everything is spiritual. You're not carnal minded. You're not a bitch. You don't view women like the betas view women, like the simps view women. Women benefit you when you deal with them. Even the hoe, she gonna benefit you. She's gonna complement your life. She's gonna compliment you. You gotta gain from her. She can't enter the kingdom without you allowing her to. So you got this big palace, you got this big kingdom, you got your guards. You exclusive as fuck. Which you make it hard for a woman like me to enter. Because you see right through me. I'm an op. She's an op. That's how you have to view bitches. She hasn't proven one thing. But a pussy. But a looks. But a words. That's what we leaning on now. That's what women do. Women can talk a good talk. Women can run a good game. Appreciate it, Super Chat fam. I appreciate it. Women run a good game. That's what women do. So if you're easy to be led by a woman, to be finessed by a woman, and you don't lean on anything, fam, you're not viewing this woman from a spiritual, through your spiritual self, Everything is energy. Everything. And a lot of women just don't have a fucking soul. So when you lay with a woman, you feel depressed. You lay with your wife, you feel depressed. You lay with your hoe, you feel depressed. You lay with your side chick, you feel tired. You feel drained. You know something ain't right. You know something ain't right. You know you shouldn't be dealing with this bitch. You know you shouldn't be talking to this chick. You know you shouldn't even be involved with this chick. But you ignore those signs. Your spiritual self alerting you on this bitch. You ignore that. And that's how a lot of men find themselves in sticky situations. Because you ignore the energy, the warning signs. And that's just your higher self as a man alerting you that you're dealing with a low vibrant creature. Shout out to Ram. You know what I mean? A low vibrant creature. That's your mind alerting you that everything on the outside ain't as good in the inside. When you begin to do that, every time you deal with a woman, you feel good by avoiding this woman, by blocking a bitch. You feel good because you begin to believe yourself. Just saying. Just saying. The next one. Women see fucking different men as fun. To women, having sex with different men is fun. To women, yes. Having sex with different men is fun. When a woman is having sex with you, women value sex. Not sex, but women value their pussy, but they enjoy the sex. They enjoy the sex. Yes, it is fun. It is fun. It is fun to fuck a different nigga. It is fun to have 10 different niggas thirsting for that pussy, and you choose which one you gonna fuck. So let's say you got a phone with 10 different bitches in your phone, and then you got 30 hoes in your Facebook or your Instagram, and you can choose who you want to fuck. You can choose who you want to deal with. You can choose who you want to go out that night. You can choose who you want to lay up with. Who gonna take you shopping. That shit is fun. That is fun. She valued that more than she values one man in a relationship. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. So she values that. That's fun. So if you thinking that your girlfriend gonna put away her Instagram, she's gonna put away her Facebook for you, did you lose your fucking mind? You become the asset to her life. You put yourself in a bitch position. Because now you begging her to delete her Instagram, you begging her to delete her Facebook, and it's not even on no business shit. It's not even business. It's a personal. I don't have an Instagram. Facebook. I don't have a personal Instagram. I don't have a personal Facebook. I don't have anything personal social media. Everything is a business for me. Everything. When brothers hit me up on Instagram, we straight up talk business. What's going on with them? They want a consultation. They want to chop it up I give advice. People share my shit. People invite me to streams. Everything is business, nothing personal. And when you run your Instagram as a business, Instagram filter out where people sing you. Unless I, as the content creator, allows it. Your woman not doing that shit. She got people from her past when she used to fuck niggas in high school on her Facebook. Do men understand what Facebook really is? Do you get it? I don't think y'all understand Facebook like that. Everybody that I went to school with, niggas that had a crush on me, and this is when I had a Facebook back in the days, right? All the men that had a crush on me in school, because I feel like the ugly duckling in school. One day I might show y'all how I looked in middle school. in high school. But I felt like the ugly duckling. You know what I mean? That's how I felt. But men that always had a crush on me, men that used to make fun of me, I always had a big booty, right? But men that always liked me or they used to torment me in school. Cause there were boys that used to just like make fun of me. You know what I mean? And I always felt like the ugly duckling. Cause I was shy as fuck. I was shy as shit. And on Facebook, when I created a Facebook, all of those men flood my Instagram. All of them. All those men from high school, from middle school. Can you imagine your wife? Can you imagine your girlfriend? Can you imagine a chick that you went to school with and you see her on Facebook and I know a couple of y'all niggas hit up a bitch that you used to talk to on Facebook. Well, that's how your girl is on Facebook. But it's different from her because she's a woman and niggas want pussy. And they have memories of her and they want to know what she feel like. Yes. Dudes hit me up and say they want to know what I feel like. They want to know what it feel like. That's what they telling your chick. That's what they telling your wife. If your wife is on social media, if you have a wife, your wife, I'm not talking about a girlfriend, your wife. Your wife is a whore. I don't care if you like it or not. Sorry, she is. If you don't have access to her Instagram, listen, my man be in my DMs. On Instagram, my man be in my DMs. He in my DMs. Yes, he's on my Instagram DMs. I'm sorry, he is. He sees what I talk about. I have nothing to hide. Nothing. My emails, he sees it. My phone, I don't get any messages. He looks at my phone. I show him. That's how it should be. But women today, they're not going to let you have access to that shit. She's not going to give you access to that because it feels good to get validated. It feels good by niggas that, hitting you up, telling you how good you look. And especially if you put your woman on punishment and you ain't talking to her and she's on social media, she's replacing you with validation online. So you not talking to her don't mean anything. That don't mean nothing that you stop talking to her and you put on punishment. It's about 50 other niggas replacing you. So you putting her on punishment unless you made an impact in her life. You made an impact in her life that when she's not talking to you, she's losing her fucking mind. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. When my man told me this, because I'm going to tell you what I did. I say what I did. He wanted to see me and I told him, no, I don't look good. I feel like I ain't look good. I'm like, no, I don't look good. He was like, I want to see you. And I'm like, I don't look good. I told him I ain't look good. And he cut my ass off. Because I told him I didn't want him to see me. And he was like, he don't give a fuck. He wants to see me. And I'm like, no. And I told him no. He cut my ass off. He wouldn't give me energy. When I tell you I lost my fucking mind, y'all ain't see me on YouTube for like 2 weeks. I was fucked up. I was calling him. I was begging him. And I'm like, you know what? Let me go to his house. And when I went there, it was on like popcorn. It was on. And I know not to ever do that to him again. Because his validation means everything to me. It means something when he withdraw himself from me. When he withdraw himself from me, oh man, I done lost my mind. I can't get the energies from a beta online like I can my king, my head, my lord, my master. I can't get that. They don't fulfill me. And her actions will prove that you made an impact in her life by how you withdraw yourself from her. But because you don't make an impact in her life, it don't matter if you block her. It don't matter if you don't talk to her. It don't matter. if you giving her the cold shoulder. That shit don't matter because she got other niggas telling her how good she look. Even on YouTube. I see bitches, they got a problem with their men. All they gotta do is join a fucking panel. And they getting they click stroke. All they gotta do is join a panel. Niggas telling them, I'll do this. Like, it's just fucking bananas. So all she gotta do is find attention from another man. But that's if you're dealing with her and she doesn't value who you is as a man. She shouldn't even be on Instagram or Facebook fucking with a man like you. Because that's the only way you can demand a bitch. You can conquer a bitch. You need her to second guess herself. You don't need nobody to get in the way of that. Because you're about to control her fucking mind. You're about to dominate her mind. You got to understand that shit. And she can't have no chatter bitches in her ear. She can't have her family in her ear. She can't have her friends in her ear. She can't have people online in her ear. No. Point blank, period. And I talk about how to get a bitch caught up on you. You can still get a bitch caught up on you. Even your fucking wife. Even your wife. But that's the attention the attention you demand as a man. You demand that. What king don't demand his attention of his hoes? What king don't demand the attention of his queen? What man? You dominate every aspect of her life. Whether it goes to her phone, her Facebook, all of that belongs to you. And that's just the little shit. That's just the little shit. But a lot of men, they don't put themselves, they don't even understand how to dominate their woman. That's the dominating part. That's when you begin to conquer this bitch. When you see how much power you have over a bitch, put it to the test. And move away from her. Why do men keep an open communication with the bitches that they fucking? Why is the communication so open? If she tastes the dick, she should be thinking about the dick. Let her start thinking about, did I do a good job in the bedroom? Let her question herself. Because you know you one hell of a man. And a lot of bitches never even got good dick before. They don't even know what good dick is. A lot of women don't even know. When you're putting it on a bitch, let her start questioning herself when it comes to you. Let her blow up your phone. Send her a text message. Don't let her hear your voice. Back away from the bitch. That attachment shit gotta go. You gotta develop an attachment to money, the Most High, your physical health, your health. You gotta develop attachment to that shit than a bitch. Because bitches come and go. Unless that's your bottom bitch. Your bottom bitch ain't going nowhere. Your bottom bitch will kill anybody for you. She'll lose her fucking mind when it comes to you. Just saying. That's a whole nother live stream though, but I forgot where I was. And y'all know how I go when I go into my live streams. But yeah, so like that social media shit and her validation, she can find 5-10 different niggas, and fucking different niggas is fun because you haven't made an impact on her life. If you withdraw yourself from a woman, and when you withdraw yourself from a woman, the moment you do that, that's gonna make an impact on her. Listen, I had to go to him when he told me that, he ain't fucking with me because I wouldn't do what he say. And that was just that little thing. I didn't disrespect him. I didn't say, but just for me not doing what he said, that was enough for him to block my ass. And I said, you know what? I got to go to his house. And I was there for 3 days. I'll say that. I was missing by 2 weeks on YouTube. I'm just saying. I was missing from my family. I was missing from social media. I was missing because I value his presence, and he ain't going nowhere. I can't let that happen. You know what I mean? His validation mean more to me than any man could tell me how cute or fine I look. None of that matters to me. Those are empty validations. That don't do nothing for me. When you tell your woman she did a good job, on the things she's doing, on the things of her, you giving her things to take care of, and she's actually doing it, that's supposed to validate her because that's when you begin to train her. That's like a training. You're training her and she's getting a treat. That's her reward. Is a fucking validation. Get what I'm saying, fam? Get it? Just saying. Let's go to the next one. Um, Extra nice guys don't need to get involved with women until you understand women's view of how they benefit from you. If you are a square dude, and you know, your girl China White, I'm gonna keep it raw and honest over here with y'all. I'm gonna tell you, if you don't understand how women benefit from you, you shouldn't be dealing with a woman. Nice guys view women as women are weak and dumb. You know what I mean? From it's kind of like they see women as this amazing thing until they get their heart broken by a bitch. You know what I mean? They get their heart broken by a bitch, and that's when they go on a war path of going in on women and talking about women. That's this fucking rage from the relationship of going into the relationship as being green. So if you got your nephew, if you got your cousins, your sons, even you need to withdraw from women for a little bit until you get yourself together. Cause your stuff ain't the fucking gather. If you constantly dealing with women and they fucking you over, they lying to you, they taking from you, they running your fucking pockets, they manipulating you, you shouldn't be dealing with women. If your last two women got gained with you, you shouldn't be dealing with women. Just think about your last two women. Your last two women, they done moved on, got in a relationship, got a divorce from your ass, got money from you, got a car, got children, any of that shit. Stop dealing with women for a little bit. Fast on women, fast. You need to just understand the mindset of these bitches and build yourself as men. Point blank, period. Point blank. Build yourself as a man. So when it comes to women, they don't affect your life. Because you're still in that nice guy phase. You still in that attachment phase. You still in that falling in love phase. You still in that drowning in the pussy phase. Getting pussy whipped by bitches phase. You still in that phase. A lot of men don't understand that they're being pussy whipped by their wives. You're being pussy whipped by your girlfriend. You're being pussy whipped by your first love. Yes, that bitch is putting it on your baby mama. You're still green when it comes to her. You should be able to withdraw yourself from a woman soon as she does something that you don't like. Because what happens is you will begin to train her. You can't train a woman if she's able to do anything to you. If she's able to lie to you. If she's able to manipulate you. If she's able to fuck you. If she's able to override who you are as a man, you still green. It is nothing wrong with that. Just understand that shit. A lot of men will, drag the other man for being green as fuck. Why are you dragging this man when he don't fucking know? He don't know. You don't know you green. You don't know you square. And when you wake up, you become evil and mad as fuck. Because you feel like, why nobody ain't teach me this? Why nobody ain't tell me this? Why my father didn't tell me this shit? Why my grandfather ain't tell me this? Why your uncle ain't tell you this? But you know not. You know not. And now that you know, you tell other brothers. You teach your sons. You teach your cousins. Because if you are green, if you're square, you shouldn't be dealing with a bitch. You got to build your tolerance level up. You got to build your spiritual mind up. You got to get rid of that attachment shit to women. So you don't view women based on their standards, based off their ideology, based off the shit that they believe in. That's bitch made ass shit. She can't put the pussy on you and change your mind. She can't persuade you with your words. She can't stroke your ego to run them damn pockets. She can't do that. When you become a spiritual mind man, when you become a spiritual mind man, and when you are spiritual minded, you can see every single thing when it comes to a woman and what you allow to happen in your presence when it comes to a woman. Get what I'm saying? You dealing with her from an arm's reach, reach when you dealing with a woman. So that can never happen again. So she can't benefit from you. So she can't lie to you. So she can't set you up. So she can't put that pussy on you and try to persuade you. So she can't take from you. So she can't gain from you. So she can't destroy your life. So she can't do these things because you building yourself inside and out as a man, spiritually, physically, mentally. So when it comes to women, you're not green. It's not easy to persuade you as a man. You're not leaning on the things she believes in. Her ideology don't mean shit to you. That shit gonna stay over there because when she's in your presence, when she's talking to you, she's trying to reach you. She's trying to reach you. You're not trying to reach her. She's trying to get on where you at. So whatever the hell you tell her to do or you demand of her, she does it because you get it. You get it. For a lot of men, that's hard. That is so fucking hard to understand because a lot of men are still green. They're still green. They still square. Leaning on cars, clothes, shoes. Bitches do that. That's idle mind. That's an idle-minded person. The degrees, homes. When you have substance, you have standards. You lean on the Most High. You can see spiritually. So anybody that comes around you, you already see straight through them. So if you're that type of man, you shouldn't be dealing with women until you build yourself inside and out. And you understand. Just saying. Sometimes you have to withdraw from women. Sometimes you have to withdraw from your wife. Sometimes you have to withdraw from your girlfriend because you start getting that tingling feeling inside your heart. You don't want your heart or your feelings to talk for you. You think you a man. So you can get you in that bitch killed because you the man. You got to withdraw from her. You got to withdraw from a bitch. Sometime a year, sometime months. Your focus is your money. Your focus is leaving a legacy for your children. You focus on your sons. You focus on your... Like, not a bitch. Not a bitch. That's weak. That's weak. When you rule your house, you rule it with an iron rod. So when we get around you, we see that, we know that. And it's always a proving factor when we are in your presence. When we're around you, we want to prove ourselves. God damn. That's how it is. But it starts with you as a man to understand that if you are green when it comes to women, just withdraw from women. And when you start getting those temptations, when it comes to a woman, you don't fall into those temptations because you've been building yourself. Men in the Hebrew Israelite community, there are men that don't fuck their wives for months, probably like 2 months, 3 months. They don't eat meat. They don't eat meat. They don't do anything that tempt them. Nothing. Nothing that would tempt them. And they do that throughout the years. so they can have a sound mind, so nothing is able to tempt them. And a lot of men, they're still green and they still square. Anything that feels good, they do it. Even when it comes to getting that nut off. That's why a lot of men be addicted to porn. Women too. Women are addicted to porn too. Women are very much addicted to porn. Yes, women are addicted to porn. But when, like, if you gotta have that nut, you gotta have that nut. You gotta get one off, and it's getting to the point that you have to watch pornos to get you off. It's getting to the point that you gotta like spy on women, like that shit right there. You starting to lean on things that don't serve no purpose to you. That serve no purpose, and then you become drained and tired, and that's not fulfilling you as a man. That don't fulfill you as a man. You get what I'm saying? So let's go to the next one. What's good, everybody? I see you in the building, y'all. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the chat. I just been doing my thing, but I'm almost done, y'all. Y'all listen. This stuff it's draining doing live streams, y'all. It is. So let's go to the next one. Do you understand everything a woman does is a lie? Do you get that? Everything we do and say is a lie. Everything. Everything. The whore, the wife, the lover, the side chick, your daughter, your mother, your sister. We're the lie. We are the lie. And how a woman come out of the lies when she seek the truth. And the truth is through you. It's through you. So the things that women do, the things that women lean on, her actions, etc., is a lie. This is why women can't find truth through a man. Do you get what I'm saying, fam? Do you get what I'm saying? This is why women search for that man. She goes through a lot of different men because she's looking for the truth, because she is the lie. And if you understand that and you know that, you wouldn't be leaning on a bitch. She'll be leaning on you because you're the truth and she's the lie. That is why when you see a bunch of women clicking up together, dragging men, trying to win with men, they're a bunch of liars. They are a bunch of liars trying to seek the truth. The truth is you. You're the truth. And the only way we can find the truth is when we're dealing with you. When we're dealing with you. That's when we begin to understand the world. That is when we begin to understand how to be a lady in your life. That is when we understand your wants, your needs, your desire. Because you are the truth. And you live in the truth. And the things you say becomes the truth. It is the truth. And we lean on you because you is the truth. We lean on you. We lean on that. Hold on, y'all. We lean on that. And the only way to understand that is to understand that a woman is a lie. A woman is a lie. From the beginning to the end. She has no beginning without a man. She has no ending without a man. She seek truth. She doesn't understand truth. She seek it. And how a woman understands the truth is when she's dealing with you. But a lot of men don't even see themselves as the truth. You lean on a bitch, and the bitch is a lie. You lean on her words. You lean on her standards. You lean on her pussy, and her entire existence is a lie. Everything she does is a lie. If you're the beginning in the end and she doesn't even have a beginning, her beginning comes from you. Her beginning comes from you. You. So when you begin to lean on a woman, when you begin to trust a woman, when you begin to actually try to, it's kind of like you want her to be something she's not, and she's not that. She will never be that. She's only that when she's dealing with you, but you got to put yourself in the position of that power of understanding your mind and understanding how she works. Because she will say and do anything to get close to you, to manipulate you, and to take from you, and to persuade you, lie, steal, cheat, etc. But if you ain't the truth, and you rather lean on this bitch, which is the lie, it just says a lot about you, brother. It says a lot about you, of the things that you value, the things that you see, the things, your resources, how you download information, your mind, your soul, your standards. It's all in a bitch, and she's the lie that's seeking the truth, which is you. But you must understand that. You must understand that. You must get that. Everything in a woman is a lie. Everything. Her hair, her nails, her shoes, her clothes, her cars, her degrees, her children, her body, her mind, our feelings. Anything you call it, you name it, is a lie. We only seek truth through our head, and our head is the man, which is you. Which is you. Clothes, shoes, it doesn't fucking matter. You name it is a lie. That's what I'm saying. How could you sit there and say, this woman, she's winning. She's winning. Brother. I be like, that's thinking like a bitch. That's carnal-minded as fuck. That's an idle mind. That's an idle mind. Masculinity wins. Leadership, guidance, righteousness. That bitch ain't righteous. How is she winning? How can the lie win? How can the lie win? The lie. Brother, when you supposed to be the truth. Get what I'm saying? That is why I listen to a lot of stuff and I just don't say anything. I don't say anything. I just listen, and then I don't listen because I don't digest shit. I don't do it. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. That's carnal-minded. That's blasphemous. She's a lie. You're the truth. The hoe, the woman, the Charlotte, the succubus, the Jezebel, the bitch, the slut, the BW, the woman, the feminist. All of that seek the truth. All of those names, everything that I named is still seeking the truth. It's still seeking the truth. It is the head, it's the tail. It's light, it's darkness. It's the yin, it's the yang. It's always the opposite. The truth, the lie. The woman, the man. Who's the truth and who's the lie? Who's the leader? Who's the teacher? Why women seek out men? Why do women beg for men to marry them? Why do we want to have your children? Why do we want to be in your presence? Why is that? The head, the top of the list. Because you're the truth. It's you, but you must understand that and instill that in your life and instill it in your psyche and lean on that. So when you dealing with any woman, which is the lie, you understand she's the lie. She seeks truth when she's dealing with you. And the truth is guidance, protection, provider, leadership. All of that and more. She's able to enter your kingdom. The legacy that you leave for your children. But in order for you to understand that, you must understand that the woman is the lie and you're the truth. Point blank and period. The next one. And I got two more and then I'm done. Hoes is not for every man. A hoe is not for every man because not every man know how to deal with a hoe. But a lot of men, you get with hoes and they run your pockets. They run your mind. They fuck with you. They do. Let me get something to drink, y'all. I'm a little thirsty, y'all. A hoe is not for every man. Certain men know how to deal with hoes. They have a high tolerance level. They understand who they are. They know how this woman likes to be, dealt with. So they deal with her from that point. And it's actually to make her think anything he wants her to think. But he knows how to do that. So when you call yourself dealing with a hoe, because a lot of men talk about hoes like anybody can deal with a hoe. Not everybody can deal with a hoe. No, you can't. That's why you see men around here losing their fucking mind based off Brittany Renner. They losing their mind because they don't understand that hoe playing her position. Yeah, she's playing her position. That's her job. Just a lot of men don't understand that. They don't get it. That's why to them, that woman is, in their mind, she's winning. Because they don't know how to deal with a hoe. They don't understand a hoe. You don't understand a hoe. Leave her alone. Let the other men that know how to deal with that bitch, that's why that bitch losing her fucking mind. Like Colin Kaepernick said, bitch, you gonna come get this dick, but you gonna pay for it. And that bitch did. And she did. But the other niggas marrying her ass. Having kids with her ass. Leave her the fuck alone. You don't know how to deal with this hoe. There are men that know how to deal with a hoe. They do. It's just a lot of men don't. That's why they like go in on a hoe. You can't go in on her and she's playing her position. She's benefiting some nigga somewhere. Yes, she's benefiting whoever her pimp is, whoever she call her daddy, whoever she call her master, whoever she's serving somebody. You just don't get that. Because you're not experienced with dealing with hoes. You don't know what hoes do. You don't know what hoes like. You're looking at that hoe like she's a weak vessel. She's not. That bitch is full of all kind of spirits, you name it. And she know how to dominate men that don't know shit. She know how to do that. She know how to put it on men that don't know nothing. That's green. That's green as fuck. And that will fall for the lust. That will fall for the pleasures of this world. Those are the men she's after. And those are the men that don't understand a hoe. They don't understand that shit. She's doing her job. She plays a part. She's just doing her job. Can't hate the player. Gotta respect the game. That's game. And she's running it. So all men can't deal with hoes. They fast. They quick thinking. Like they own it, they good on their feet. They know how to get you to, look at yourself like, you know what I mean? You're the problem. Like you're the issue. Like you did something bad to her. Like, you know what I mean? She knows how to do that. She knows how to run game. And this is why you hear some men, they love the hoes. They don't got no problem with the hoes. They don't have a couple of hoes in their life. You know what I mean? They literally benefit from the hoes. They don't have no problem. They can only point out the fucked up shit she do. So other men, if you married the hoe, or if you got a hoe as your side chick, or the hoe that you lay with on the side, and that's your hoe, other men can point it out. Like, listen, bro, your woman is a hoe, and I can benefit from that hoe if you want to pass her up to me. That's how the game is with men that's used to dealing with hoes. They don't have a problem with hoes because they know how to deal with hoes. They know how to deal with hoes. And a lot of men don't know how to deal with hoes. That's why they be like, I hate that woman. I can't stand her. That woman ain't shit. That woman lied. She lied to me and she was screwing the whole football team while I was with her. But brother, brother, you don't hate her. You just don't know how to dominate her, brother. Stop. Stop. And if you like hoes, just admit it. If you like them, just admit it. Just understand how the game goes. So when you dealing with a hoe, you know how to dominate this broad. Because it is a man that know how to dominate a hoe. A hoe, listen, hoes still fall for the pimp. Point blank period. Hoes still fall for their pimp. It's somebody she's going to that she's giving her all her resources to. You just don't understand it because you the trick and she's the hoe. And she give everything to her daddy, her pimp, the leader, the man that dominates her. You just don't understand that part. You just don't get that part. And so you look at her and be like, you know what I mean? I hate that woman. I hate women, all women. No, brother. You just got to understand the game. That woman is not for you. You're just a little green. And if you're green, you just need to learn how not to be green. Build yourself up because that might be your kryptonite. You might be attracted to a hoe. You might be attracted to many hoes. You know, hoes turn you on. You know what I mean? That short shit they be wearing. You know what I mean? That hoochie look, whatever. Hoes, and listen, hoes dress any kind of way. You know what I mean? Hoes can dress with long skirts. Hoes, it doesn't matter. Just the whole inner. She just got the potential to be a hoe, and she got the whole inner. And you see that, and you like it. You just don't understand it. You gotta understand it. You gotta understand she's for everybody. She's for the street. She get turned on by many different niggas. She can't control herself, whether it's to benefit her lifestyle or just to do it for fun. Whether she hoeing to get money out of the shit with a man, or she just fucking different niggas for fun, or she enjoy just ride different cocks for fun. Whatever it is, whatever it is. If you are attracted to that, just know how to deal with that type of woman. You can't get mad. Can't get mad at the game. The game being the same. It's just new dogs in the game. It's just new people in the game. The game have always been the same. Game have always been that way. So when you hear people, going in on them hoes, they going in on them hoes because they don't understand the hoe. They don't understand what she was meant. A hoe been doing this from the beginning of time, and she's been benefiting. She's been benefiting the man whoever she served, whoever she served. She's been doing that for a while. It's just a lot of men don't understand that shit. They don't get that shit. So you can't be mad at the hoe. You gotta build yourself as a man. If you like hoes, you like hoes. You deal with hoes. Just know how to deal with the hoes. So that'll be my live stream, y'all. I'm drained. I gotta cook some dinner, y'all. And I appreciate y'all. I do. Y'all know I appreciate y'all. Y'all know I do. You know what I mean? Hold up. I appreciate everybody that came through. Hold on. Oh my God. I appreciate everybody that came through. Thanks for the super chat. Everybody, I see y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hold on. Wait. I got my picture up. Hold on. Let's get out of here. Make sure y'all check out my last video. I'm uploading a video tonight. Make sure y'all check it out. Follow me on Instagram and become a member. I'm going to be doing private live streams on my Instagram. Be doing private live streams for people that are members only. So let me see. I appreciate y'all in the chat. I see you in here. I appreciate y'all. I fuck with y'all. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Let's get out of here. I gotta take a you girl gotta take a shower and I need to cook some dinner, right? I'm cooking some dinner tonight. And I gotta go work out. I gotta go work out before I go to bed. So I love y'all. Until we meet again. This your girl, China White. I love y'all. Peace. Bye y'all.
I
Mwah.
promise you
Bye y'all. Love
that you'll
y'all.
never meet
Peace.
another person as mentally tough as you in your entire life. And he hasn't, and he never will.